Hello students, today we are going to start our fifth poem from the book First Flight, and the title of the poem is The Ball Poem, written by John Berryman. So let us begin with the introduction first. The poet John Berryman, through his poem The Ball Poem, has described the reality of life which everyone has to face one day. He has touched the topic of how to stand up against the miseries and sorrows of life. A boy loses a ball. He is very upset. A ball doesn't cost much, nor is it difficult to buy another ball. Why then is the boy so upset? Read the poem to see what the poet thinks has been lost and what the boy has to learn from the experience of losing something. So why the boy so upset? To know this question's answer, we have to go through this poem. So without wasting time, let us begin our poem. What is the boy now who has lost his ball? What is he to do? I saw it go, merrily bouncing down the street and then merrily over. There it is in the water. In this stanza, merrily it means cheerful, bouncing it means jumping up and down. So here the poet is talking about a boy who has lost his ball. He wants to know about him and his reaction because he has lost his ball. Further, he asks to himself that what this boy will do after losing his ball. The poet has seen the ball going away from the boy. He says that the ball was cheerfully jumping up and down in the street. This means that when the ball skipped from boy's hand, it went into the street and later on it fell into the nearby river. In this stanza, what word is repeated more than one time? So repetition is there. Now, next stanza. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy as he stands rigid, trembling, staring down all his young days into the harbor where his ball went. I would not intrude on him a dime. Another ball is worthless. Now he senses first responsibility. In these lines, grief it means sorrow, rigid it means fixed, trembling it means shaking, harbor it means dock or port, intrude it means invader, dime it means 10 cents, worthless it means valueless or useless. In this stanza, the poet says that there is no benefit of consoling the boy by saying that he will get another ball because he has other balls too. He says so because the boy is feeling very sad. He is completely surrounded by sorrow. He is sad because all the memories of the childhood days went down the harbor with the ball. Here the poet says that the boy is very sad as the ball which has now gone into the water reminds him of those sweet memories of the times when he owned it. This loss is unbearable for him and he is grief-stricken. The poet says that he can't even tell the boy to take some money from him in order to buy another ball. He says so because the new ball will not bring the sense of belonging to the boy. Further, the poet says that the time has come for the boy to learn the responsibility of taking care of these things. In this line, ball word is repeated more than one time. That's why repetition is used over here. Now, next stanza. In a world of possessions, people will take balls will be lost always, little boy, and no one buys a ball back. Money is external, he is learning, well behind his desperate eyes. The epistemology of loss, how to stand up knowing what every man must one day know, and most know many days how to stand up. In these lines, possessions it means ownership, external it means here things with which feelings are not attached. Desperate it means hopeless here. Epistemology it means it is a Greek word, episteme it means knowledge. So epistemology it means knowledge. So here the poet says that the boy has to learn that in this materialistic world many of his belongings will be lost. He personifies the ball as his belongings, be it the worldly things or the relationships he is in possession of. So he says that he has to learn to live without them no matter what. He says no one can buy back such things for him. The poet said so because, according to him, money can't buy you everything. If it does buy you some materialistic thing, still it will not be able to buy the sense of belongingness. He says that the boy is learning how to stand up against the sense of lost things. This means that the boy is trying to learn the real truth of life, which states that you have to accept the miseries of life and stand up again. This is the truth which everyone has to learn in his or her life. The harsh truth of standing up against the odd miseries of life that everyone has to bear. In these lines, use of sound B at the start of two consecutive words buys a ball back. So, alliteration is there. Repetition of the word ball. That is why repetition is also there. So, in this poem, we can see that the poet is talking about a little boy who has lost his ball. He was playing with his ball. The ball skipped from his hand and went into the nearby water body. The poet says that the sight of the boy losing his favorite ball made him think about the boy and his reaction to this situation. He further says that the boy was helplessly looking into the water where his ball had gone. He was sad and was trembling with fear. He got so immersed in his sorrow that he kept standing near the harbor for a very long time and kept on looking for his ball. The poet says that he could console him that he may get new balls, or he could also give him some money to buy another ball. But he stops himself from doing so because he thinks that the money may bring a new ball but will not bring the memories and feelings attached to the lost ball. He further says that the time has come for the boy to learn his responsibilities. Here the poet wants to say that now the boy will learn the toughest lesson of life, the lesson of accepting the harsh reality of life that one day we will lose our loved ones and our loved things. So with this, our fifth poem, The Ball Poem by John Berryman, is completed over here. Thank you.